Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Play Stellaris Necroids DLC. I'm your host, College Fade. It's episode 1. That's right, the Necroids DLC is released. And version 2.8, the Butler version, is out now. So we're going to give this a whirl. This is a species that I've created with the new Necroid stuff. I'll give you a rundown on it, what it is. They're necrophage. But let's break into the more interesting parts. Because there's a couple different things that Necroids provides, and some of it is incompatible with some of the other stuff it provides. So what we did here is there's a new origin called necrophage. This civilization evolved as a parasite, feeding off other sapient life forms for growth. As it extends its reach across the galaxy, other species will come to be seen as either apprentices to be brought into the fold, or merely as food to sustain its growing might. Can convert pops of other species to the primary species. Only necrophage pops may be leaders or taking ruler jobs. I like that a lot. Start with 12 pops of a secondary pre-sapient species. Guaranteed habitable planets are instead primitive civilizations. And so what's interesting is the game also provides the DLC, the Necro DLC provides this thing called the Death Cult Civic, but you can't use the Death Cult Civic with this, so I had to decide, do I want to be Death Cultist or do I want to start with this new Civic? And I kind of wanted to try the new Civic, so that's what we started out with. I made a pre-sapient species that looks like this, and they're called the Caladra. My species name is just Necroid. For traits for these guys, I gave them rapid breeders and nomadic, so that when we finally do get some of these worlds, we'll be able to colonize them pretty fast. I want to spread across the galaxy. Made them fleeting. We'll probably take that away later with some engineering. For the subspecies, their traits, I made them industrious for mineral jobs and intelligent, and then I made them slow learners and fleeting because slow learners for leader experience gain, because they can't be leaders, so why not take that anyway? Our homeworld is Necropolis on the star Necrodaemon. And they've got all the different stuff here. They got the Necro cities, Necroid cities. You can see, and there's a couple new backgrounds. And so we have that origin. And for government and ethics, what I've taken here is made them fanatic xenophobes so that they can purge or enslave aliens. And I've given them slaver guilds. And I've given them, this is a new Civic with Necroids, reanimated armies. Since it's new with Necroids, I'm adding it. I normally probably wouldn't take this, but hey, what the heck? Let's try it out. Military Academy building is replaced by a Dread encampment, allowing the recruitment of undead armies. Hey, we're just going to roleplay this thing. We've made them dictatorial. So I have an extra edict and there'll be an election upon death. I thought about doing imperial, but I don't like the idea that I don't get to choose who the next person is. And besides, you know, I mean, an election kind of makes sense. You keep what you kill. It's almost Riddick. I know a lot of people are going to be making the necromongers from Riddick, and that'll be a lot of fun. And I gave them authoritarian so they could get more monthly influence and increase their worker pop output. There's a bunch of different ways I can see people role-playing this and playing this as spiritualist, as militarist. I am eschewing my normal thing, which is to go for robots, but we'll do that. There's a sexy new advisor voice
Death comes for all safety
for the Necroids, so I really like that.
But no one said it couldn't be led a merry chase first.
And there are new Necroid ships. So we're going to roll with this species, and what I'm going to do is plan on captain difficulty with scaling, but we're going to turn off the end game year, and we're just going to play until we conquer the galaxy. So let's do that. Achievements are turned on. Iron Man mode's on. I'll probably get smoked. I've never played with slavers before, so in 1,000 hours of playing Stellaris, I've never played with slavers before, and that'll be a new thing. Alright, so here we go, and let's see where we are in the galaxy. Right there in, I'll list the mods that I'm using down below. It's just some graphical ones. Dark Core is one of them, and it appears to be working, which is nice. I only have like 4 graphical mods, I think. Nothing too fancy. So here we go. Let's get research up here. Energy credits from jobs and physics research from researchers. Both of those be important. Let's do this. Oh, monthly unity and additional edicts. And there's the Dread encampment. Nice. Okay. Defense. Yeah. All that looks really good. Let's go for the monthly Unity now. Engineering research. We're going to turn it on a little faster. We have our Empire building. This is the Chamber of Elevation. Stability +5. Necrophyte jobs +3. Necrophytes turn consumer goods into food. Turn consumer goods and food into Unity and amenities. Once every 10 years, Necrophytes are transformed into Necroids and an elevation ritual. So you turn your lower pops into higher pops. So that's pretty fancy. Cool. And then we'll need to earn some stuff before I can do anything there. Decisions. Okay. All right. Wow. In that case, let's get our friendly little ship here. Let's start over here, maybe. What the heck? We'll go around in a circle. All right, and you can start building research buildings. All right. It's just the beginning of the Necroids. The Necrosis Combine. Necrodaemon is alright. I like this. This will be interesting. It's a completely different way for me to play the game than my usual. I'm probably not going to be very good at it, but we'll give it a shot. I do like a lot of the designs are really cool. Some of these new interiors are pretty neat. My ruler traits, he has edict cost and edict duration, and outpost build cost -15%. Very nice. That's a good one to have to start out with. Cool. He's level 2. We got some edicts here. Fortify the border, information quarantine. Excellent. Oh, I like that voice a lot too. Good job. Excellent job, Paradox. And as soon as we get a little bit of cash here, we'll get ourselves a second science ship going. Yeah, this will be really interesting, but I thought it would be fun to get this started. Oh, and by the way, for the regular viewers who are coming to the channel watching new Stellaris content, I now have a Twitter account for Colors Fade. You can find it. I think it's let me be clear about what this is. It's you can find me at twitter.com/fade_colors. That's what they automatically picked for me. And there's also there's a Facebook page, but I'm trying to figure out how to do that the way that I really want to do it, and I'm not sure a page is the best. I might just have to create a whole new account for it. Facebook doesn't do things the way I really want it to, so it's a little bit annoying. Create a page, but then you can't comment in other groups as your page. And I'm in quite a few gaming groups, and I want to be able to just comment as Colors Fade, not as myself. So it may require a whole new account.
A system survey has concluded.
Oh, that's brilliant. I like that a lot. Wow. That's very nice. Alright, can we get another science ship? Costs 100 alloys, and the person to run it's going to cost us a little bit. And let's see here now. This is where things can be different because oh, so this does unlock Federation and envoys. Okay. Habitability, resettlement cost, discovery, same as always. An expansion, new colonies, pop growth speed. Yep, I'm gonna go expansion first. Domination. Is there anything significantly different here? I don't see anything. Okay. Expansion it is. Want to expand. Before Necroids dropped, I was doing a little inward perfection run. Trying that for the first time. And unfortunately, I got a really hostile group next to me that had somehow had a lot more ships than I did. And they finally went to war with me. Firstly, and I had to acquiesce, and of course the war they went to war with me for an ideological war. So So then, when I had to I had to give up being inward perfection. And final course, evading hostile fleet. Countered a hostile hijacked fleet in the Necrodominus. The final crucible. Centuries ago, a group of radical priests and their devoted followers on Necropolis broke away from the established religions to form their own church. These extremists call themselves the Final Crucible and have been responsible for many atrocities and acts of terror over the years. Although they have kept a low profile in modern times, we recently learned that many of their agents have infiltrated our military. These renegades have secretly been diverting resources to the construction of a small fleet of starships at a hidden facility on Necropolis. When the treachery was revealed, the cultists blasted into orbit on their ships and fled to Foul Magician begins the Final Crucible event change. Anomaly Discovery Chance. Well, let's grab you. Yeah, that's a little nasty. It's nice we have a black hole right over here. That's going to be fantastic. Alright. Yes. Challenging. Leave be for now. What's going on here? Are they blasting off? Are we going to go get them? What are you guys doing? Okay. What do you have? These are my 3 ships. Oh, nope. Okay, hold on. I got an idea. Let's go to ships. The depravity. Okay, well, let's do this. Turn this off. Auto generate best. Turn this on. Design name. Auto upgrade. It's got this. This. Okay, Corvette. D for default. Save. Get rid of the depravity. Alright, let's go to... Make you guys go home and dock. Shipyard. Say build me at least 1 more Corvette. Then we might have enough to just eat these guys for lunch. It seems they blasted up and they haven't completely taken off. We have 30 people on this planet. That's... And a little bit of from Pops. Oh, crime. So we've put precinct houses down. And the stronghold. This is the chamber of elevation. Interesting. Wow. Cool. Okay, shipyard. Military fleet. You're at 144. Let's give you a leader. Leader cost. Leader lifespan. Oh. Okay, you're going to be an extra long leader. Go kill these guys. Or are they? Yeah, they're just like us. They're noobs. Alright. I don't care about science ship. Construction ship, go beat them up. They've got some new graphics over here. Evading hostile. And we've got our system shooting at them, and we got us shooting at them, and might be enough to wipe them out pretty quickly. Cultist ship disabled. Prayer the breaching charges. Okay. What do I need to do that? So, what are you guys doing? Evading. You're gonna go do your job now instead of just evading? Alright. Let's take a look at this. The final crucible. Board the cultist ship. Track. I need a military ship in orbit. Go to it. Okay. Can I just hit research? Yes. All right.
An anomaly has been discovered.
Very nice. Board the cultist ship. Alright. I'm going to find out what happens with that. You, my friend, get back to work. There's mining stations to build. Oh, so we have only... Pathetic. Boarding action. Though the survivors offered stiff resistance, our boarding party was able to secure several prisoners from the disabled cultist starship. From them, we have learned that this conspiracy goes far deeper than we initially suspected. The agents of the final crucible include several flag officers and high-ranking officials within our government. Mass arrests are being made on Necropolis, and all assets belonging to this cult have been seized. However, several of the starships they built in secret remain unaccounted for, and the upper echelons of the cult's leadership have vanished. They have picked up faint ion trails leading to several outlying systems. We must pursue them. Yes, we must. A leader has gained a level. Okay. Huh. That's interesting. Habitable worlds.
The situation log has been amended.
Okay, so the first one, what do we want? New colonies or starbase influence cost reduced by 10. Oh. No, new colonies. We're not going to be building a lot of starbases just yet. Here we go. So there's Arid Worlds over here. Okay. Let's get some worlds that we can colonize here. This will be very interesting. See how Necroids plays out. I might have to speed this up a little bit. Okay, there we go. Let's do that. Use a little bit of pause. We're going to go over here and try to grab this planet over here. Dry climate. Exactly what we like. This has got a lot of city districts. That's great. That's a potential EQ monopolis.
An unusual phenomenon has popped up.
Yeah, everybody in their Riddick fandom is going to have a blast with this. Of course, I'm a gigantic Riddick fan. He's a fantastic anti-hero. I loved Pitch Black. I love the third movie, Riddick. That film is fantastic. Primitive alien civilization on Brangliki. Good job.
Construction venture completed.
Yeah, the second Riddick movie,
A system survey has concluded.
Chronicles of Riddick. I understand what he and David Twohy were trying to do there. And certainly trying to... Cultist Marauders encounter battles. They're certainly...
Steering clear of belligerents.
And hold on, what do we have? A 290? What do they look like? They're all armors. They have all... well, evenly by the numbers they have shields. They have... what do we have here? Dagger class Corvette. They have a battleship. It's got 1,200 hit points. It has 4 times as many hit points as their Corvettes do. And they're all basically shooting things that do a lot of damage to armor. So we're going to want...
A system survey has concluded.
Okay, well then. I want you to go around. We'll get some ships together. So we'll go into here. We'll change this and we'll say... they had a lot of shields, didn't they? They had a lot of shields and like 1 armor. So, yeah, probably leave them the way they are. But we need to be as many shields as possible. Yeah, there we go. We're going to call this M for Marauders. Do that. Okay, my friend, your job's there. Anyway, back to the Chronicles of Riddick. Neat movie. There's a lot of stuff that I like about it. Certainly when it gets on the prison planet. It really... Pop growth speed, yes. It really gets back to being like the core of Riddick. It's pretty cool. The Necromonger stuff was okay, you know? I love the ending, though. That movie redeems itself in the end, I feel like.
Construction venture completed.
Abandoned gateway. Awesome. This is going to be so what is... There's a primitive species there. Oh, right there. Cultist Marauders encountered battle stations. Oh, so there's more up there. Oh, geez, so we're kind of locked in until we deal with these punks. 145. Okay. Oh, I lost a ship, eh? Alright, let's build Corvette. Well, gall dangness. So you're doing nothing, right? You got no orders? We got something for you to do then. You come to Necropolis and assist with research until we can get these guys taken care of. In this fleet here, we'll say Corvette D class. Switch that to Corvette M class. Corvette Depravity class, switch it to Corvette M class. Upgrade the fleet for -2
Our vessels have been
alloys.
refrigerated.
Perfect. We'll get a few more built here. This is nice. Okay, you can go over here. So this has at least one observation post in the center, the Gulk Furky civilization. Okay. And we have a planet here that we can actually colonize. Great. Let's do that. The industrial level, the alien civilization on Brangaki has entered a new era of history, having developed into a fully industrialized society. The dramatic effects of this revolution are felt across the planet. Factories have sprung up everywhere. Improved medicines have resulted in increased population growth, and new scientific innovations are appearing at an alarming regularity. Continued surveillance efforts. This is going to be... They still haven't fixed this. I was really hopeful that they were going to fix this and make the name of the colony match the planet instead of always trying to call them Prime, but they didn't. So what this means is, what do we have here? We have this Brangaki, so we have to go conquer these people. Okay, well in that case, can we go conquer them? Alright, we have unemployed pops over here. Get some minerals. Do I want to put...
A study has been completed.
Hey, yay. Okay, pop growth speed, please. Yes. And you're there. Why don't you do this then? Research that anomaly. So we're going to need some troops. How many troops are we going to need? What's here? 53. Okay. Well then, army damage plus 5% minerals from jobs. We're going to like that.
Construction venture completed.
So let's recruit some troops. How many can we recruit? Necroid army. Yeah, this is going to take a little bit. Let's see what that... Because what's the damage from one of these? Yeah, we'll make that many at first, and we'll see how it works out. Build observation post, and then you can build starbase over there. This is going to be a very interesting playstyle. very transport fleet of one. Oh, so they put. That's interesting. The first doomed troop. Silent shout. We have discovered the fossilized remains of a gargantuan gastropod, matching no previously encountered life form, trapped within a huge block of ice circling THX 438. That's awesome. Its eyes glare fiercely ahead, tentacles reared and muzzle twisted in a gruesome grimace, as if locked in a silent shout. The creature displays no apparent signs of sapience. Unfortunately, we currently lack the technology to bring it back to life. Space it. It belongs in the museum. Extract and store the DNA for sample future use. Yes. Okay, let's go get us a leader. Army disengagement chance, so I don't care about that. Army morale plus 25. Okay.
Establishing a colony.
First Necroid colony. What do we have here? Automatic exploration or survey speed. Well, those things aren't that big of a deal right this second. Blue laser might be a nice upgrade. I'm still going to do the survey speed because once we unlock ourselves past here, we'll be okay. This is Pestilence Armada 220. How many? Oh, we have that many ships in it. Okay. Let's do this. Build one more then. We'll go take care of it. There's 145 cultist marauders over there. We can go take care of them. We got 122 folks. Should be enough to go take these guys. Let's go land our armies over the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all we made. Landing armies on a non-hostile planet will turn hostile. Yes. Yes, that's what we want. We want the planet. we have to go over there and conquer them. We have to dominate them. That's how it works.
Construction venture completed.
Okay, good job. You can build mining stuff there. Over here, we have Starbase upkeep or Empire sprawl from systems and colonies reduced. Well, we'll do that. And that reminds me, the Necropolis. What do we have up here for bureaucracy? We have one right there, administrative office. We're going to need another one soon.
A worldly invasion has begun.
So I'm going to build that next because Let's go look at this. Subjugating Primitives. Our armies have successfully invaded and subdued the primitive forces on Brangaki. The locals have given up all attempts at fighting back, and we now have subsumed their civilization into our empire. Although backwards as they are, it may take some time for natives to become fully productive members. Yes. Okay. Alright, so Brangaki. Oh, yeah, look, there's stellar culture shock. Alright, well, maybe the first thing we should build then is some precinct houses. Chamber of Elevation. Planet is not experiencing stellar culture. The planet can't be experiencing stellar culture shock. It's going to launch anti-crime campaign. Okay. I'll do that. Declare martial law. I don't really want to do that. What are we going to do here? This is going to be a tech world. Look at this. Generator world. There's a bunch of generator districts here. There's some of those. We're losing a little bit of casual. Okay. Troops, get over here. Get this other world. Bangaki. That's build their precinct houses, and then I think the next thing to do is put all their people to work. So, let's do that. Slaves rally on Brangaki. Clandestine slave meetings at night raise levels of defiance towards superiors, and missing goods can mean only one thing. The slaves on Brangaki are radicalizing, spreading dissent and discord among their peers, and fear to the rest of the population. Whatever they're up to, it can't be good. Okay. Let's declare martial law. Elevation ceremony on Necropolis. Oh, this looks great. Ever since the Necroan took over Necropolis, the transformation of Caladuras into Necroids has been shrouded in ritual. Once every 10 years, a date, which is rapidly approaching, the apprentices gather in the Chamber of Elevation for a special ceremony. What exactly happens to them is a closely guarded secret known only to a select few, but when they emerge, they do so as Necroids. Let the preparations commence. At the end of the year, all necrophytes on Necropolis will be converted into Necroids. Nice. The ceremony would take place every 10 years. Huh? Well. Okay, and what do we have over here for policies? Slavery allowed. Okay. I gotta get used to all this stuff. Species. Let's take a look at this. So we have these fools. Set their rights. They're slaves. Their living standards are basic subsistence. Soldiers only. Colonization rights. No population controls. Migration controls enabled. I could do that. Chattel slavery. Chattel slavery. Have increased resource production but cannot be employed in ruler or specialist jobs. Or domestic servitude. Not holding another job will be employed as servants. Increases amenities. They cannot perform ruler or specialist jobs with the sole exception of working as entertainers. Indentured servitude. Can be employed as a worker or specialist jobs, but retain more political power than other slaves. Happiness minus 25%. Minus 20%. So they get resources from jobs at plus 10% if you just leave them as chattel slavery, but here they can work specialist jobs. Okay, we'll leave them there for now. I'm not sure what the best option is going to be. So, you, my friend, just go build this. We have converted 3 pops. We've elevated 3 pops. Very nice. Okay, why don't you go over there and survey that system? Well, on the Empire. Oh, you guys are still having a problem with crime, aren't you? Well, let's give you a precinct house then. We're hemorrhaging a little bit of money. We're going to have to go to here and enact some trades. I'm not excited about having to do that, but our transport fleet right here. What do we have here? This planet here. Armies. No armies. Oh, this should be easy. Yes, go land there. We got a second group in there. The Xenos were no match for us. Great. Stellar culture shock on that planet. Okay, you guys. Why don't you land right there? And then on this planet, Iflian is the name of this place. So I like my planets to match. So I'm going to call this Iflilon. And I'm going to call it like 2. Oop, not like that. And we'll take a look at this. Okay, so they have unrest 2. We're going to do declare martial law. Alright, so martial law. And make them food. Look at this. They are quite the agri world. So let's get them some jobs. Let's go back up here and sell a few more of these so that we can get out of the hole here. Faction founded. Alright, so we got some factions. The first faction, this is... Oh, they're happy. They want Necroid Executor.
There's a light over the newly established core.
I like the sounds of that. Great. Alright. And we pick this up. Galactic Ambition Starbase upkeep reduced by 20%. This gives us our first one. Unlocks the raiding bombardment stance, which turn allows us to abduct pops from besieged planets and resettle in our other worlds. I kind of like that. Shared destiny subject integration cost. We might want that later. Executive vigor, imperial prerogative. I do want that, but I think technological ascendancy right now is probably the most important thing to get. Unlocks the radiant bombardment stance. I really would like to try that sometime. We're going to go tech, because tech is so important. Okay, and then our planet over here. This can be a tech world. See, we don't have a lot of mining worlds. We're going to have to get some more. But there's a ton of worlds here. Now, we could plan this to be an Ecumenopolis, but I feel like it's a little early for that. So, what I'm going to do is go generator world here. And try to put some pops to work that way. We've discovered a new archaeological site. Very nice.
A system survey has concluded.
Sabotage on Brangaki. A vicious act of defiance. The slaves on Brangaki have destroyed work facilities with the help of homemade explosives. Though the detonations took place at night, they lured their unsuspecting work leaders to the location by triggering the alarm system. The attack was well coordinated and flawlessly executed. Whoever the guilty are, they must have planned it for months. These acts will not go unpunished. We must resolve our differences. So either way we get Brangaki. Well,
A study has been completed.
a study has been completed. Oh, I like that. Okay, let's go. Oh, robot plants. Yes, please. We're going to need robots. Slave army. Yes. Food from farmers, though, would probably be the thing we most need right now. Food. Okay, so what do we have over here? 145 marauders, and how many do we have here? You guys can go fight those dudes. And you're done looking at that, so why don't you come here and research that anomaly while we're waiting for him to go fight those things. Oh my goodness. Okay, and on the generator world of Brangaki, they still have 3 people here unemployed. Who are they? And these people can't work anything except grunt jobs. And we need more mining districts. We're going to be doing everything on this planet, aren't we? We're going to need... Listen, first of all, I got to start getting some trade going. So we need this. A Tocton monument, and that would be great. So let's do culture. Scum and villainy. Cultist fleet destroyed. That's what we like to hear. Thank you. Good job, gentlemen. Alright, you can return home. We'll make you a little stronger and you can come over here and fight these guys. Good job with you. You can now move on over here. Build that starbase. Let's look at our edicts and see what we can do. Education campaign, recycling campaign. I'd probably very much like to do that one, except we only have a little bit here. Information quarantine, stability and governing ethics attraction. We're going to turn that on because we do need a little bit more stability on these other planets, especially Brangaki, because it has no stability. So,
The situation log has been amended.
I think what I might give them here, I wonder if their Unity and minis and consumer jobs would help. I wonder if that would help. Slave riots on Brangaki. They have gone too far. Slave riots modified or added for enjoyment. Wow. Maybe we need to change our approach. Nope. Okay. So Brangaki. That's your transport fleet. Where's Brangaki? Right there. Land them there. I don't know if having my troops there is going to help anything or not. I don't think so, but I want to anyway. So commercial zones, which should put some people to work. What do you got, Necropolis here? You got one person who's unemployed, a Necroid, because they need a higher level of job. Why don't you move? Oh, what is this? Subterranean Aliens. Is this thing on? Can you see us, surfacers? We understand you hail from the great nothing that lies upwards, beyond the stone. It was assumed nothing living could exist there, but evidently that is not so. What are your intentions? Submit or be destroyed. Ha! It is you who will submit to us. We could have lived side by side in peace, but now our armies will claim the great nothing and annex it to our empires. It has always been our destiny to rule all of creation. Oh, how surprised you will be, little ones. Okay, decisions. What do we have here? Subterranean invasion on Japras. Subterranean aliens on Japras have emerged on the surface. Large armies equipped with primitive yet lethal projectile weapons are spilling from the tunnels, and their vanguard has already begun an assault on our settlements. Our security forces are responding, but we may need to send reinforcements. Okay. Well, in that case, let's go. Where's our guys? Brangaki? Who's this? Transport fleet. And this is on Japras, right? Land there. You got a job to do now. Oh yeah. Get over there and add to this. Yeah. We got there right in time. Oh, that's awesome. Our forces have managed to drive the subterranean aliens on Japras 4 back into their underground layers, and they are contained for the moment. This is a temporary solution, however, and it is only a matter of time before they break out onto the surface again. We need to strike at them below ground, and our strategists have devised a new attack plan. It's been added to the situation log.
The situation log has been amended.
And that situation log, the name of this attack is going to be Gears of War. Alright, let's research this. 129 months? Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, that's a long time. Energy, yeah, those would be good. Capacity subsidies. I'd like to have those. That would help. Alright, you, my friend. Grab that. Who's doing what here? Which science ship is going over there? What do you do? You're working on that? You need to go over here. Survey. 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 Okay, and you guys down here. We got some alloys, so let's do that. Got planets over here that are not quite habitable. 60% is not good. This is certainly a different, interesting way to start a game, though. I like this. It's kind of crazy, but what if I added holotheaters to you guys? Because this adds culture workers, add unity and society research. League prison complex. The ruins of a large prison complex have discovered an Aphelion 4A. This hostile world seems to have served as some kind of maximum security penal colony in the First League. It's a federal facility. The prison houses convict felons from all across the League of Space. Surviving records indicate most of the prisoners were guilty of piracy, terrorism, and other crimes of extraordinary nature. Fossilized remains from some prisoners because this will be found where the cells used to be. Well, a minute. Oh, the slave population on Brangaki is united and risen in the open, armed revolt against the local leadership. The situation has escalated quickly, and rebel forces have struck against and disabled several key targets simultaneously. Fate of the planet now depends on our defending troops. If they fail, we lose Brangaki. So we have army there. Oh, and there's their reserves. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow, it's 952. Oh, jeez. So we probably can't get over there. Are we going to be way better equipped than these guys? They're damage 1.26 to 2.52. We're still going to lose, aren't we? We're going to lose really badly. Oh no, we're going to have to fight the planet all over again. Well, let's do this. We have 1.8. We have 1.8k minerals, so let's go on Necropolis and start recruiting again. Yeah, let's recruit a bunch of those. We're going to go over here and lose this. This is certainly a chaotic way to do it. Boy. Disengaged, yeah. We're going to knock him down to 500, so. The unthinkable has happened. Our forces on Brangaki have been defeated, and our last loyal subjects executed mercilessly by the slave rebels who have now declared independence. It is a dark day in the history of the Gulick Frickenkind. Well, we will return with forces and take what is ours. Our general has died. Okay, well. Ladies and gentlemen, colony lost. Hey. We're coming. So Brangaki, dry climate. Huh, well. Oh, look. So do we have to conquer him that way now? Wait a minute. What happens if we send you guys over there? Has closed their borders towards us. Oh no, they're a full thing now? Oh geez. Okay, hold on. Declare war. Conquer, claim. Yes. Do we have a claim on them automatically? Yes. Okay. So we can go over there. We can say, communicate, declare war, conquer claim. Yes, we're gonna. So now we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Bye bye, you suckers. Okay. Next one, either discovery or supremacy. Given what's happening locally here, it might be a really good idea to do that. Otherwise, capital buildings and housing enforces reduce crime by an additional 20%. Ooh, that's really tempting, isn't it? Resources and slaves output are increased. Ooh, domination might be the next best thing for us to take then. Yeah, domination. Okay, we're going to adopt domination. We're going to do that. I need my planets back, darn it. You can move over there. Get ready. Grounded, the inability of some local spiritual leaders and affiliates to even begin to calm the rampant unrest on the colony has led to the populace taking a more rational view. Okay, materialist ethics attraction. How are we doing over here? You're at 0% stability. Okay, well. What can I do here to help you with your stability? You have a little bit of crime. Precinct houses, enforcer jobs, decrease crime and spawn defense armies. Produce unity. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. And then negotiate with the crime lords. Crime plus 50%. Stability plus 10. Launch an anti-crime campaign. Let's do that. Amenities. Let's do this. Yes, get that hostile station. Take that out, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to take you a while to do it, I think. That's okay, because over here we are successfully building ships. We're not going to pay for that general until we need him. And what do you got there? You got a research project there. You're ready to do this. What did we do? Did we lose the science ship? No. Where's the other one? Oh, it's over there. Okay, good. How many people on this planet? Excuse me. 788. Good lord. And then what do we have to do? Oh, we have to get that one first. Okay, hold on. While we're building the rest of the population over here, let's give you... Okay, minor artifacts discovered. Hold on. Army damage, yes. I want you to go over here and grab this right away. Get that planet for us.
A study has been completed.
Yes, food. Okay, clearing blockers. Dread encampment. Necromancer jobs. I really like the sounds of that. Hold on. Let's look at tile blockers before we even choose anything. What are we blocking here? We got slums. An industrial wasteland, which we don't have to worry about. Why don't we have a sector capital here? What's on here? Sinkholes. There's a bunch of sinkholes and a bunch of quicksand basins, which this is doing both of, isn't it? No, it's soil meridian. This is, yeah, for both of them. So we're going to go with those tile blockers. I don't know why we don't have a leader going on here. We had one. There he is. Oh, because we lost this, I guess. It made that person go away. Okay. So you... I want you going off in this direction. This is certainly... This certainly makes a very interesting first game here. Victory against them. The best possible outcome. We have won this war. End of... Oh, it's the end of them. Oh, wow. So we did that. Okay. Well... That's interesting. Okay, decisions. Let's give them some luxury goods. Increases stability. And... I guess, give you guys some holo theaters. Something. Let's get stability working here, because what do we got? We have edicts, education campaign, recycle campaign. I don't want to do either one of those. Policies. Not sure anything there helps me. Militarized economy. What is this? Consumer goods from jobs and alloys. Oh, that's why we're getting so many alloys. Mixed economy. No bonuses. I want no bonuses right now. Actually, leaving it the way it is pretty good as long as we can stay above water. Robot workers allowed. Trade policy. Wealth creation. Okay. Refugees. Slavery. Purge. Alright. That's interesting.
A system survey has concluded.
So what do we have here? How many? 295. How many ships are you? 307. Can you guys repair, and then we'll go over there and take that. You guys can go home. Land your armies there. Make this a tech world. I mean, yeah, tech world. No, not tech world. Generator world. Okay, and over here on Japras, you are also a generator world. Okay. Japras. You need to move a couple people to Japras here. Terror. The unrest in Bagaki has resulted in terrorist action. Okay. Japras. I need to move some. Yep. Necroid. Slave. Japras. Move them over there, because I want to get these guys. Chamber of Elevation. Precinct houses. Let's see what we can do with this. I've never had to deal with this kind of unruliness before. So I'm at a loss for a little bit on how to do it. 10 minis. And they have a holo theater. Wow. They have a bunch of jobs, though, don't they? Okay, so if I go in here and I say, oh, yeah. Alright. What about clerk jobs? Well, let's leave everything where it is.
A system survey has concluded.
Okay. Enforcers reduce crime by an additional 20%. We'll get there. We'll figure it out. We'll get there. That's more alloys. I want those. Planets up here, tropical ocean. That'll be for terraforming. How are you guys? How are you guys doing? How are you feeling? Shall we get another one of you? Maybe 2 more? That science ship can now go around, which would be nice. Alrighty. Wow. It's been a very lively first episode, hasn't it? Jeez.
A system survey has concluded.
Oh no. Survey completed. Cultist marauders encountered. Yes. Steer clear of those guys. Okay, so there's some right there. Huh, I see. Are you guys going to go all the way around that way? Alright. Well, that works. That's not what I would do, but sure, go that way. Let's see what else you run into. So Brangaki, if I send some people here, resettle to Brangaki. How much? Necroid. Brangaki can unlock this last slot here. We're going to need more civilian industries, so we're going to have to do that. Energy grid, energy credits from technicians. Let's unlock that. Oh, we're over our cap here. Oh my goodness. All kinds of things happening. Wow. It's crazy scum and villainy on Brangaki. I know, we're having the worst time with this world. Governing ethics, attraction. Oh, but the stability's up now. Oh, that's good. Okay. That helps. Nice. Industrial wasteland.
Steering clear of belligerents.
Encounter in that system, so that's going to get, yeah. So why don't you go... How are you going to do that, buddy? Are you going to go all the way around that way? Oh, goodness. You're really trying hard, aren't you? How are you guys doing? Why don't you do this? I got a better idea. Why don't you come down here? Construction venture. Oh wow, it's chaos here at the beginning. This is something else. Alright, what I'm going to do is end the episode here. Jeez, so much going on. These Necroids. It's going to take a little bit to get used to playing this particular style, I think. But it could be really neat. I think I'm going to enjoy this. We have to get this Empire Sprawl taken care of, though. Getting these first few people to colonize these planets and deal with the chaos of it, like this crime. Oh my goodness. Hopefully we can get that all taken care of. All right, everybody. Thanks. Jeez. Thanks, everybody. First episode of Necroids for Stellaris. Episode 1 in the books. As always, if you dig the channel, give it a thumbs up. If you like the channel, maybe think about subscribing to it. If you have a question or comment, drop it down below. And if you want to point me to something specific, use a timestamp. It's also really helpful if you roll it back about 10 seconds. So when I click on it, I can hear myself speak and remember what I was talking about. And then your comment, I get the context for it. It makes a lot of sense. And as always, if you want to support my channel, my Patreon's listed in the description below. I'll see y'all next time on the next episode. This is going to be fun. Thanks for watching, folks.